morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Sushant Akal. The top stories first. House panel endorses citizenship bill after 2 years. Foreign women married to Nepalese men will get citizenship after 7 years. Cases of coronavirus rising steadily in Nepal. Total number of infection crosses 9,000 mark. Government rescues stranded Nepalese from Gulf countries. Scores of people return home in chartered flights. China claims disputed valley in Ladakh, says incursion by Indian troops led to deadly confrontation. And Real Madrid leads Spanish League, tops the table after a hard-fought victory. And now the news in detail. The State Affairs and Good Governance Committee of the Lower House has endorsed the citizenship bill with majority votes. The bill proposes granting naturalized citizenship to foreign women married to Nepalese men only after 7 years. A meeting of the Parliamentary Committee yesterday passed the bill, which was under discussion since the last 2 years. As per the provision proposed in the bill, any foreign woman married to a Nepalese man will have to wait for 7 years to get a Nepalese citizenship. The woman has to have resided permanently in Nepal continuously for 7 years after the marriage. The person can be granted a naturalized citizenship upon the recommendation of the respective ward office. Such foreign women will also have to produce document renouncing citizenship of her native country to acquire Nepal's citizenship. Until the person gets a citizenship certificate, she will be provided with a permanent residence ID card, which allows her to run business in Nepal as well as to acquire land and assets. The ID card also allows the foreign national to work in Nepal without any hindrance and enjoy most of the facilities like Nepalese citizens do. Registration of birth, death, marriage among others is also allowed with the ID card. The card will become invalid once the person acquires naturalized citizenship. The number of coronavirus cases in Nepal has crossed the 9,000 mark. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, 421 new cases of coronavirus were confirmed yesterday, taking the tally to 9,026. Among the infected, 8,206 are male, while 820 are female.
आज जम्मा 421 जनाको पीसीआर पोजिटिभ आएको छ। त्यसमध्ये 64 जना महिला र 357 जना पुरुष हुनुहुन्छ र आजसम्म 9026 जनाको पीसीआर पोजिटिभ आएको छ। त्यसमध्ये 820 जना महिला र 8206 जना पुरुष हुनुहुन्छ।
The Health Ministry also confirmed one more death from coronavirus in the country. According to the ministry, a 69-year-old man from Gulmi died of coronavirus 3 days ago. The victim was suffering from paralysis and was taken to India for treatment during lockdown.
जिल्ला गुल्मी छत्रकोट गाउँपालिका वार्ड नम्बर 5 मैननाडा निवासी वर्ष 69 का पुरुष प्यारालाइसिस उपचारको लागि भारत गएको र मिति 2077 जेठ 25 गते नेपाल आएकोमा उहाँ होम क्वारेन्टाइनमै हुनुहुन्थ्यो। निजको 2077 असार 5 गते घरमै मृत्यु भएको र सोही दिन नमुना सङ्कलन गरी प्रदेश प्रयोगशाला भैरवमा पठाइएकोमा 6 गते कोरोना पुष्टि भएको।
So far, 1,772 persons infected with coronavirus have recovered from the disease and have been discharged from the hospital. At present, 7,231 persons are undergoing treatment in isolation, while the number of people kept in quarantine facilities across the country stands at 94,928. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has appealed to everyone to stop making ill-intentioned jokes about his comments on the body's immune system. Speaking at a virtual seminar organized by the International Yoga Day Main Event Committee, PM Oli reiterated his stance on the use of herbs like turmeric and ginger from every Nepali's kitchen to help boost the immune system. While the coronavirus has been spreading rampantly all across the world, the Prime Minister has been urging everyone to use these time-tested herbs that have been approved by our ancestors and sages. PM Oli also expressed his disappointment at the way his comments have been treated by the public at large, ridiculing his comments on boosting immune systems by using such homemade solutions. PM Oli also added that Nepal is the land where yoga originated, while the mystical knowledge of this Himalayan region, the music, art and dance of this region is parallel to none. Stating that the art of yoga that was started from Nepal has been spread across the world, PM Oli said this act alone has helped identify Nepal itself in the international arena. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. Even though the educational institutes are closed due to the coronavirus pandemic, the private schools have asked the parents to pay the school fees. The two big umbrella organizations of the private education sector, PAPSON and NPAPSON, have released a press statement urging the parents to pay the school fees. The press statement, signed by the chairman of PAPSON Tika Ram Puri and NPAPSON Rituraj Sapkota, has urged parents to pay the monthly fees, citing issues such as inability to pay salary for teachers, rental charges for property, inability to pay the interest on loans and no tax benefit provided by the government. If charges are not paid, the private schools will be on the verge of closure. Teaching by the use of internet in online classes, classes made available through radio and television and other communication medium has added the cost burden to these institutions. The statement by both PAPSON and NPAPSON further read, the monthly fees are the only source of revenue for all schools and defaulting payments will dry up their income source. The press statement goes on to request the parents and guardians to pay the remaining fees of last year, enroll the students in the new session and pay the fees for the new session as well. The government has rescued its citizens from Abu Dhabi, the UAE, Doha and Qatar. The stranded citizens have arrived back in Kathmandu through chartered flights. The chartered flights of the Himalayan Airlines returned home with 151 Nepalese nationals from Abu Dhabi yesterday. The flight comprised of 123 male, 26 female and 2 infants as passengers. Most of the returnees were senior citizens, family members of the deceased and those who travelled in visit visa and eventually got stranded due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Nepalese embassy in the UAE informed. The UAE government had conducted free test via RDT method of the returnees. Similarly, 149 Nepalese nationals stranded at Qatar also arrived in Kathmandu via a chartered flight of Nepal Airlines yesterday. The Nepalese embassy in Doha informed the flight carried back 82 expecting and new mothers, 3 infants and 64 males. The Nepal Airlines had chartered a flight to Doha as per the government's decision to rescue Nepalese citizens abroad based on urgency. Likewise, 246 more Nepalese returned home from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia yesterday morning. The risk of coronavirus infection has surged further with people gathering in different government offices that have resumed services after the government eased the lockdown imposed since March 24th. Taxpayers standing in long serpentine queues for hours recalled the necessity of online bill payment system. The crowd of taxpayers at the Department of Transport Management in Sanobarang, Swayambhu are under increased risk of infection due to large number of people at the office. People were infuriated against the government for not promoting online payment system for filing taxes.
यातायात व्यवस्था कार्यालयमा पैसा बुझाउन सक्ने मान्छेहरू त्यहाँ आएर बुझाउँछ बुझाउन नसक्ने कम छ भने कमसेकम बैंकमा डिपोजिट गरिसकेपछि त्यो रसिदले उसले काम गर्न पाओस् र 1-1.5 महिनामा उसले अनुकूल मिलाएर नवीकरण गर्न आओस्। ल यत्रो कोरोनाको महामारी फिजिकल डिस्टेन्स मेन्टेन गर भनेको छ। हामी यस्तो भिडभाडमा जोखिममा काम गर्नु परेको छ। यो राज्यलाई कर तिर्छु भन्दा पनि तपाईको टोकन सिस्टम लगाएर गर्छ भने राज्यले के चाहिँ गर्छ अब मलाई त अचम्मै लाग्यो।
Customers have demanded reform in the traditional system of operation by incorporating online system for payment of taxes. The Transportation Office also acknowledged that the customers had to suffer a lot as the office lacks sufficient employees. The office lamented it has been providing service to 2,000 customers daily when its capacity is limited to 200.
तर हाम्रो क्षमता भनेको 200 देखि 300 भित्रमा हामीले अस्ति कार्यालय प्रमुख सबै मिलेर कुन कार्यालय कति जना सेवा गरेको काम गर्ने भनेर हामीले मिटिङ राख्यौं।
The government offices have been serving as potential coronavirus hotspots as the crowds defy physical distancing.
भिडभाड गर्नुहुन्छ उहाँहरु चाहिँ पालोमा आउनुहुन्न टोकन दिएको छ हामीले हैन उहाँहरु टोकनमा चाहिँ आफ्नो सिस्टम अनुसार टोकनमा आइदिनु हुन्न अनि त्यो कारणले पनि हाम्रो यो चाहिँ अलिकति भिडभाड बढ्या हो। यसले चाहिँ अलिकति कोरोनालाई चाहिँ अलिकति उच्च नै बढाउने चाहिँ देखिन्छ नै।
The crowd gathered at the Transportation Office points to the need of easy online system for the payment of taxes in the country. And now the news from the economic front. The 54th FNCCI General Assembly, which has been postponed twice, is now scheduled to be held on August 9th and 10th. Secretary of the Federation, Nirak Kesi, informed that a meeting of FNCCI leaders on Sunday decided in favor of the proposal presented by the members. The proposal will be approved today by the Working Committee of the Federation. Kesi further informed that if any dispute arises before the scheduled AGM, they will be settled in close cooperation. According to the rule book, the date of the General Assembly is decided after the meeting of the Working Committee is held. There was a compulsion for the Assembly to be held within the month of Ashar, and the FNCCI was being pressured into conducting the meeting by its members. The meeting was postponed once in April 10th, 11th and second time on May 2021. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back, and now the international news. China said the Galwan Valley, high up in the disputed Himalayan border region between India and China, falls entirely within China. The place is where Chinese and Indian troops engaged in a deadly brawl last week. According to the Associated Press, China renewed claims on the disputed area as the nuclear-armed Asian giants continued using military and diplomatic channels to try to reduce tensions. The confrontation in the Galwan Valley in Ladakh region along the Himalayan frontier was the deadliest between the two countries in 45 years. India blames China for instigating the fight by developing infrastructure in the valley. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lijian said in a recent statement that the Galwan Valley is located on the Chinese side of the line of actual control. He blamed incursions by the Indian troops in the area from early May for a midnight clash that last Monday that left 20 Indian soldiers dead. China has not said whether it suffered any casualties. The World Health Organization reported a record increase in global coronavirus cases on Sunday. According to Reuters, WHO reported an increase in coronavirus cases by 183,020 in a 24-hour period. The biggest increase was from North and South America, with over 116,000 new cases, according to a daily report. Total global cases are over 8.7 million, with more than 461,000 deaths, according to the WHO. The previous record for the new cases was 181,232 on June 18th. According to Worldometer, the USA has been the worst affected with 2.3 million infections and over 122,000 deaths, followed by Brazil and Russia. India leads the infection in South Asia with nearly 500,000 cases and over 13,000 deaths. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Real Madrid went to the top of the La Liga table thanks to a hard-fought victory at Real Sociedad yesterday. Sergio Ramos' penalty after the lively Vinicius Jr. was fouled gave the visitors the lead. Karim Benzema doubled the advantage before Mikel Merino's strike set up a tense finale. Madrid, who have only won one La Liga title since 2012, are now 8 victories away from winning the league title this time around. Zinedine Zidane's side are level on point with Barca, who drew 0-0 with Sevilla on Friday, but go top because of their superior head-to-head record. In other matches, Atletico Madrid defeated Valladolid by 1-0 through Vitilo's 81st minute strike. The win cements Atletico's third position. Valencia also defeated Osasuna by 2-0 and climbed to the 8th in the table. Barcelona host Atletico Bilbao on Tuesday, with Real at home to Mallorca the next day. Liverpool survived a late onslaught at Everton to rescue a point as the inevitable Premier League coronation of the Reds was pushed further away. A win at Everton yesterday would have left Liverpool with just 3 points from the remaining fixtures to seal the title, which they could have done next week at Crystal Palace. However, Liverpool had to settle for a draw against their city rivals Everton and now still remain 5 points adrift of the title. In other matches yesterday, Newcastle United produced a resounding 3-0 win against Sheffield United as they got to the 38-point mark, all but securing their safety this season. Chelsea produced a strong second-half performance against Aston Villa as they won their tie 2-1 through goals from Christian Pulisic and Olivier Giroud. The win takes Chelsea within 3 points of the third-placed Leicester City. Today, Manchester City will play Burnley in a late-night match as they look to cement their place in the number 2 spot in the Premier League. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. House panel endorses citizenship bill after 2 years. Foreign women married to Nepalese men will get citizenship after 7 years. Cases of coronavirus rising steadily in Nepal. Total number of infection crosses 9,000 mark. Government rescues stranded Nepalese from Gulf countries. Scores of people return home in chartered flights. China claims disputed valley in Ladakh, says incursion by Indian troops led to deadly confrontations. And Real Madrid leads Spanish league table, tops the table after a hard-fought victory. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website, JanataSamachar.com. We urge all our viewers to follow healthy hygienic practices to keep safe from any infection. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.